Okay. Turning to the threat of turning to foreign policy, excuse me. Describe your policy on the following: the global war on terror.
Well, for the war on terror, we plan to redistribute the troops into areas more needed, and also try to end the war in 2012.
Which troops would you redeploy, and from where to where?
We are planning on slowly decreasing the number of troops we have in Iraq right now, sending them to places where they're definitely more needed, which is to say Afghanistan and perhaps Pakistan,
You would send troops into Pakistan.
if it is needed.
Aren't they an ally in the war on terror for us?
No, I don't believe so.
You don't believe that Pakistan is our ally in the war on terror?
No.
That's interesting. Okay. All right. What do you plan to do about the threat posed by a nuclear Iran?
Well, we plan to meet, as in like model United Nations and everything, and plan to meet and discuss nuclear energy and nuclear mass destruction weapons, basically.
If the United Nations is not effective as it failed to be in controlling North Korea's acquiring nuclear weapons and having Saddam Hussein stand for weapons inspections, what suggests to you the UN might be effective in this matter?
Well, I believe now that in modern times we could work together to achieve more, and it possibly could be stronger now.
Okay. Oh, all right. Now we're going to turn to social issues, okay? The most divisive issue facing this country since the Civil War is the issue of abortion. Some say that the choice of having an abortion, some say that choice of having an abortion is a fundamental right, okay? And the Supreme Court in Roe versus Wade has said that. What is your position on this, and when do you think human life begins?
Well, I believe that abortion in our party, we stand for illegal unless to save the mother or in cases such as rape or incest.
So you would reduce abortions except for rape, incest, and save the life of the mother?
Yes.
Okay. In your opinion, or in your view, when did human life begin?
Well, it begins in the trimester, I think. Yes,
In which trimester?
the third.
So human life begins in the third trimester.
Yes, but I just think that it should be illegal in all matters because it's preventing a human life to be born.
Okay. Which physicians or medical source would you cite in that assertion that human life begins in the third trimester?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. This belief in choice or having some abortion, how does this confirm to the natural law belief of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness that are inalienable rights found in the Declaration?
I believe that our stand exhibits this because if abortion is illegal, then it is pursuing the life of a human. And also, but honestly, if it's going to save the mother, then doctors might need to do this operation to save them, but also in cases of rape or incest.
Okay. Let's turn to gun control. What is your position on the Second Amendment?
We believe that the Second Amendment should be protected. However, we think there needs to be much more stringent restrictions on how to get a license for having guns and how to purchase them. Also, we are also in support of having gun training for safe ways of using a weapon.
Do you support the death penalty? Why or why not?
Our party believes that the death penalty should be state choice and also based on the crime that was committed.
So you think it's a state issue?
Yes.
Okay. What happens if somebody murders a federal officer in the line of duty? Who would have jurisdiction over that, and should that be a capital offense?
We think it should be the same offense as would to murder anyone else, which is to say, a very large offense.
When you say very large offense, so would the death penalty be something you would seek on a federal level for someone commits a crime on federal property or to a federal agent in the line of their duty?
I think that it should start at the local, state level, but also it could make their way into the Supreme Court.
Okay. And now we're going to have a little more refreshing and more insight into your own self. Name 3 of the most influential persons in your life and tell why they are so.
Could you repeat the question?
Name 3 of the most influential people in your life and say why you think that's the case.
Well, I believe that as the founding fathers that started this country, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and also Abraham Lincoln, which was not a founding father, but they helped pave the way for new experiences and helped this great country arrive.
I agree with my running partner person. I also would like to say my parents have supported me for a very long time, and that, yeah.
And of course, your teachers in your other classes, right?
Of course.
Of course. Let's give a round of applause to these candidates. This concludes the questions for this segment of the forum. We welcome you back to the other 4 in the series. Thank you and have a good day.